everyone, I am Hasbi Abdul Rashid. I am a first year student at the University of Bina Sarana Informatika, majoring in English. I'm interested in writing on public speaking. I hope we can get along. Today, I want to share my opinion on banning smoking on the campus area. A campus is where we learn, and its goal should be to create an environment that is healthy and safe for everyone. Number 1, health impact. Smoking is harmful not only to smokers but also to those around them through secondhand. The smoke can cause respiratory issues, heart disease, and even cancer in non-smokers. The campus must be prioritize the health of all students, faculty, and staff. Number 2, environmental issues. Cigarettes butts are one of the most common types of litter found on campus. These butts are non-biodegradable and pollute the oil and water. The smoke also reduces air quality. A clean campus reflects our values of responsibility towards the environment. Number 3, academic disruption. The smell of smoke and the habit of smoking can disrupt learning concentration. If designated smoking areas are far away, it can cut into students. The time, the campus should focus on creating an atmosphere conducive to studies. Conclusion, although personal freedom is important, that right must be balanced with the health and well-being of the entire campus community. Therefore, campus should enforce a strict no smoking policy, or at the very least establish very limited smoking areas that are far from the main buildings. By doing so, we can create a learning environment that is healthier, cleaner, and more focused for everyone. Thank you very much. Next in part 2.
What is simple present tense? The simple present tense is used to describe occurring of events or actions, daily habits, and facts that remain constant over time. This includes situations that are permanent or considered part of general. You can find examples of its use in sentences such as, the Earth orbits in the sun. I usually take the bus to work. She lives in Jakarta. Function and use of simple present tense. There are several main functions of the simple present tense, and each of these functions has a different context of application. Understanding this function will help you determine when and how to use this tense. Number 1, starting habits or routines. Example of sentence: I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. She drinks green tea before going to bed. They visit their grandmother every Sunday. Number 2, stating general facts or scientific truths. Example of sentence: water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Cats have sharp claws. The sun sets in the west. Number 3, deliver a mixed schedule or perform a plan. Example of sentence: the train departs at 10:30 a.m. My English class starts next Monday. The shop closes at 9 p.m. Rumus simple present tense. Using the simple present tense correctly means understanding its basic pattern or formula. Here, the sentence structure. Number 1, positive sentence formula: subject plus verb 1, s or es for he, she, it plus object. Example: I study English. She works at a hospital. They play football on the weekends. Important note: the subject he, she, or it requires the addition of the suffix s or es to the verb. Number 2, negative. Formula: subject plus do or does plus not verb 1 plus object. Example: I do not like spicy food. He does not enjoy horror movies. We do not take the train. Number 3, interrogative sentence. Formula: do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. Example: do you go to the gym? Does she live near here? Do they understand the lesson? Addition of the suffix s or es. The rules for adding s or es apply to verb forms that follow the subject he, she, or it. Here are the details. Add s to regular verbs. He plays guitar. Add es if the verb ends in ch, sh, ss, xo. She washes the dish. He goes to school. If the verb ends with a consonant plus y, change the y to ies. She studies French every weekend. However, if the letter before y is vowel, just add s. He plays volleyball. Simple present tense. Example sentence is in everyday life. Indonesian: I read a book every night. In simple present, I read books every night. He doesn't like spicy food. In simple present tense, she does not like spicy food. Indonesian: do you work here? Same dengan simple present. Do you work here? In Indonesian, they always come on time. They always arrive on time. Things to pay attention to in applying simple present tense. Number 1, subject verb agreements. Make sure the verb agrees with the subject. Many mistakes occur due to incorrectly adjusting the verb form, especially for third person singular subjects. Example: he eats breakfast every morning. Wrong. He eats breakfast every morning. Yes. Tips for mastering the simple present tense. Regularly create positive, negative, and interrogative sentence. Practicing writing and speaking using various forms of simple present tense will help you remember the formulas and their usage. Reading English texts that often use the simple present tense. Storybooks, news articles, or everyday dialogues can be good reading material so you can see real example of the use of simple present tense. What is the difference between simple present tense, simple present, and present continuous? The simple present tense is used to express facts, habits, and routine schedules, while the present continuous tense is used to express activities that are currently taking place. For example, simple present, she works every day. Present continuous, she is working right now. Thank you.